Next up for the 240SX is to build it a new roof. But before I can put the roof on, I need to take the original roof and trunk panel, trim it down to fit in the new location, and then I can have something to attach the roof to. This is not the roof of a car. This is the back door of a first-gen Subaru Legacy station wagon. Taken the glass out, cut the bottom of it off, and I think it has the right shape. I know it's too tall, but I will do the same as I did on the windshield, and I will cut it and bring the top of it down, and that'll make it wider looking, and it should all fit together just right. Please go check out my Patreon and my PayPal Me. These projects are expensive, time consuming, and I'd like to be able to do this full time, so the more support I get, the sooner I can do that and put up more videos for everyone to watch. So now I'm going to get to the chopping. Here's the roof panel slash trunk opening panel, trimmed down to fit. I'm going to tack weld it in place, and before I move on to doing anything with the fenders, I'm going to completely weld this in because this is the base that everything is going to build onto. So I'll measure, make sure it's perfectly centered, make it level, and then add some more metal to it and move on to the next part. The bottom of the rear window slash trunk lid support is now in place. I have the rear roof parcel tray trunk lid piece in the car. It's tack welded in, it's not moving. So now I'm going to connect it to the rest of the chassis. This box right here is not a normal feature for the 240. So far as I know. I believe this was added when they converted the car from a hardtop into a convertible. So I'm going to make a panel that will weld to here and here. It will be a flat sheet with a 90-degree bend, and then I am going to use the stretcher to curve the bottom of the flange, which will make it follow this curve up here. The test panel is fitted and trimmed. Now I'm going to tack it and trim the top and do a little bit of hammer forming to make it nice and tight, and then I'll fully weld it. I made a structural brace and I'm going to weld it in to the box to the roof. Later, I'll put a skin over all of this so it'll all look finished, but this is going to give me some actual structural strength. Please check out my PayPal and my Patreon. It's pseudo_mechanic on both. I also have an Instagram that is at pseudo_mechanic.